last night and another perfect storm. You pretend that it will be nothing more. You have only just begun and already feel defeated by everything you've ever done before. And it feels like everything will turn, and you feel defined by what you were. Say it's the dark before the light is exactly what you needed. You might never know the why, but you'll be fine. You don't have to be afraid of what can be repeated. It won't have to end the same this time. And it feels like everything will turn, and you feel defined by what you were. But deep inside jumped out of a train into the arms of a stranger who thought he'd gone insane. He said he'd lost everything: his love, his job, his home. She took his sadness. He said, no one's alone. He dried her tear and caught her fall. And then his problem seemed so small. She said, we weren't supposed to have it all. It's enough, what's your own? It was true at first, like an angel came to play, and he held her all night, but knew she couldn't stay. And the moon was so bright, he had to turn away, though he thought he just might have watched her fade away. A
sad that it's gone. It's the end of an era and it's time to move on. Say goodbye to yesterday. Tomorrow here we come. The world moves on and we must move too. Time to dust off the cobwebs and it's time to renew. Say goodbye to yesterday. Tomorrow here we come. It's a fact that we all had plans, things that we meant to do. Leave them behind, they'll weigh you down. It's time to embrace the new. It's cold outside and the daylight is gone. Just wait until tomorrow and there'll be a new dawn. Say goodbye to yesterday. Tomorrow here we come. Fact that we all had plans, things that we meant to do. Leave them behind, they'll weigh you down. It's time to embrace the new. All things must pass, and this will pass too. You must welcome the changes that come with the new. Say goodbye to yesterday. Tomorrow here we come. It's over now, so sad that it's gone. It's the end of an era and it's time to move on. Say goodbye to yesterday. Tomorrow here we come. Tomorrow here we come. Tomorrow here we come. Tomorrow here we come.
21 seconds is all it took to find you. Drawn by the things that I had learned about you. Betrayed by what I could not conceal. Revealing wounds still left to heal. I realize that I'm in need of something to hold on to. Now it's fading away. Now you're already gone. It seems 21 seconds was way too long. At the end of the day, it took 21 seconds to lose you. Was the moment all that was wrong? Was it something spoken that didn't belong? Now it's fading away. It took 21 seconds to lose you. 21 seconds of meaningful conversation. Words exchanged without hesitation. Then the awkwardness that penetrates leaves its mark and claims its fate. Maybe we were destined to repeat this again, 'cause it's fading away. Oh, it's fading away. Now you're already gone. It seems 21 seconds was way too long. At the end of the day, it took 21 seconds to lose you. Was the moment all that was wrong? Was it something spoken that didn't belong? Now it's fading away. It took 21 seconds to lose you. And even though it makes no sense, took 21 seconds to lose you. Just 21 seconds to lose you.
Mr. Holland, can you hear me? I can't hear you, fella. I heard a click.
How's that?
Yeah, got ya. I'm just going to reconnect quickly. He's trying to get a better connection. Speak to me, young man. Or don't speak to me then.
2, 1.
Hey, yeah, we're working. Can you turn up a bit?
Hang on. I'm getting a bit of an echo going on here.
You shouldn't be. You might get a little bit, but you kind of get used to it. Speak
Hello.
to me. Yeah, that's good. Wicked. Wicked.
I'm getting about a second and a half of delay.
You're going to get a bit of delay. I'll refresh it again and see if we can get it down a bit more. How's that?
2, 1.
Yeah. Your internet's a bit patchy, but we'll get it. It'll settle down. It'll be fine.
Right.
Right, see you in about 15 minutes then, dudes.
Okie doke.
I hit the light and the smell of stale perfume. My eyes were running as I walked out from that room. Saw the whiskey bottle try to clear my brain. Tried to tell myself that I was not insane. I fell downstairs and I rolled out in the street, trampled by 1,000 pairs of marching feet. Phones were blaring while the cars were standing still. Is it society on me that's feeling ill? I walked along that crowded sidewalk in the rain. My mindless body's walking by itself once again. I thought of home and the moonlight in my bed. Should I go to work or go back home instead? I turned myself around and headed back to town. Soaked right to the skin as the rain was coming down. When I reached my house, the door was open wide. I got this feeling there's another man inside. Second whiskey bottle joined the first one on the floor. Headed for the bedroom, walked up to the door. Four policemen pushed me down onto the bed. I heard them say to me, "One full screw and you're dead."
'cause everybody wants to breathe your air. But all it takes is a word to bring you down, and then broken iron they're flying. Free yourself of ignorance and care. 'Cause everybody wants to breathe your air. Give our love to those above my head. Compared with you, I may as well be dead. Free yourself of ignorance and care. 'Cause everybody wants to breathe your air. Say Radio FreakJam.
What?
Radio FreakJam.
Only jam you don't spread.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Thursday. It's Radio FreakJam, and Tony and I are here with the one, the only, Mr. Paul Holland. Hello, mate.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, not bad.
As we checking they're really well.
I've got some really shitty internet shit going on.
Have you? That's because you're out in the sticks, man.
Well, I mean, it's Pool, for Christ's sake. You know, it's not some place in Africa or something. You know.
It's more out in the sticks than London, let's be honest. Do you know what I mean? You've only just got electricity down there, haven't you?
I would say that London actually is the sticks these days. That's why I got the fuck out.
Everyone's leaving. So you are down in Poole, and you're back to work. So no more furlough for
Yeah.
you.
I've got some music playing in the background, really loudly. Where's that coming from?
Not from me.
Hang on. Ah, there we go.
What were you listening to?
Well, no, I've got the Radio FreakJam thing going on in the background on YouTube.
Right, yeah. Just turn off the sound on that. You don't need to listen.
Yeah,
to
I've done it, and it just keeps coming back on again.
Very
Stop it!
strange. Cheers, young man.
Oh shit! I knew I forgot something.
Are you not you? But I can't say what you've been up to. But you got loads of booze.
I know. It's becoming a bit of a problem.
What, storage or the drinking of it, or?
It's really hard to walk past it.
And you built a
So-
bar.
I did, yeah. Well, I mean, technically speaking, I bought a bar.
Right.
I mean, as far as building it goes, I kind of screwed it into the wall. That was about it.
IKEA.
But it was all pre-assembled, and you can recognise that by the fact that it actually looks like a bar.
You're pretty good with your hands. You build sheds and stuff, didn't you?
I've always said that DIY stands for don't involve yourself. I'm getting terrible double thing going on here.
I have
Really
no
off-putting.
idea why. We have no playback on here. You will get a little bit of a delay, but it shouldn't be bad.
It's the drink.
It's really hard to speak when it's coming back at you about a second later. So did I say that bit? Or did I not say that bit?
You sure you haven't got the video still playing
Which video?
on YouTube?
No, switched off.
Very strange. Again, I'll refresh the connection, see if that helps. Let's have a look. How's
Hello?
that? Is that any better?
Yeah, that's better.
Awesome.
Little bit.
Little bit.
Yeah.
We'll muddle through. It's all good. So, what's been going on, man? You know, obviously, last time I saw you was at the From the Ashes rehearsal, which was a load of fun. But what you've been doing since then? Is it just work and no play?
Exactly that. It's all work and no play.
Is it
There's
making
no, I mean,
Paul
I went
a
out
dull
on
boy?
Saturday night, went to a quiz night at the local Conservative club.
Sorry, I nearly
I
spilled
thought
my
you'd
drink
like that.
everywhere.
Yeah. Or as some people like to say, the local Nazi guy.
Was it cheap drinks?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was really cheap drinks.
You can take where you
I
can
mean-
get it.
Got like a full round in for about 6 of us, and it was about a tenner. It was crazy.
You see, that's
And
the
then there
sort of
was the-
conservatism I can support.
Yeah, I mean it's just locals. It's across the road. It's like less than 100 yards away from the house. Cheap beer, lousy live music. What's not to like?
They had live music.
Not that night, but they had recently. Tracy went to.
And how did that work? Was it all sort of done within the restrictions and guidelines?
Yeah, so they've got tables set up for 6 people and socially distanced from the other table. And the only time you're allowed away from the table is when you go to a bar or to the loo or whatever.
So, as long as it's all done properly, I don't see why that's a problem. We just need to find a venue that can do it properly for us. That's the answer, right?
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, it's a big place. That does help.
Yes. So what sort of do you reckon it was like half capacity, third capacity?
I've only been there 2 or 3 times, so I would say less than half.
Right.
Probably less than that, actually.
So probably about. I think most venues are reporting they can take about a third of capacity to what they normally do.
Yeah, I mean, having never been in there when it's absolutely packed, I wouldn't know. So I'm assuming it was a lot less than what they normally have.
Yeah. It's I think there's a lot of people concerned as well. A lot of people just aren't that interested in going to the pub as much anymore. We've been out a couple of times. We've been down to Bumbles. That was nice. Obviously, Philip had looked after us down there. And I popped out to the Crown and Treaty with Aaron.
Is it still there?
It's still there. It's actually a restaurant now. It's like a sort of fine dining place.
Yeah.
But they've got a bar and you can go and have a drink, and that felt very nice as well. We sat outside, young lady took our table order, brought it all to us, paid by card. It was very simple. But I do think that pubs are obviously going to see a decline. But obviously, and now they've got to shut at 10 o'clock as well, so which I thought was the case, but I got it wrong.
It doesn't matter what time you shut. You're going to get a load of people sort of going out onto the streets all at the same time, whether it's 10 o'clock or midnight. The effect is much the same.
I totally agree. I don't see what difference it's going to make. But, that's what they reckon is going to happen, so let's just hope it does. So, I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
Waste of time.
It is a waste of time. But, what can we do besides follow the rules and be good citizens? Aye, and all that business. So, what's happening musically? I mean, I know you're not one for picking up the guitar and bits and pieces, but we have kind of sent a few bits and pieces your way and made you pick up the guitar and learn some recording methods. How's that been?
I haven't done it for months.
You still got 2 songs to work on. I'm just reminding you there.
Well, I was kind of saving it up for the next lockdown.
Oh, next week then. Wicked. So, okay, well, let's start with this because we did get one song done back with the Frequency chaps, and it's been an absolute blast to reconnect. We've done the Radio FreakJam Frequency special. We played a few tracks there. We had a good laugh and a good chat all about that. But today, and before I play this, massive shout out to Josh and massive shout out to Pete Sipper as well, because I got over the studio on Monday with all the tracks to mix for Hail Mary. My car broke down, other things were going on, we didn't get finished, but Josh managed to get the track mixed and sent over to me and amended a couple of times at last minute because he's a good bloke like that. And then I sent it over to Pete, and Pete's done a quick master of the track. So we played a live version of this from the rehearsal we had with Andy. But this is the track. This is, I think, the finished track. I hope it's the finished track. So let's have a listen, and then we'll have a chat about this. This is Hail Mary by Frequency.
My prayers seem to be in vain throughout my childhood. Cause when I wanted anything, I'd sit and ask the Lord above. He would never answer me, so I took what I would need. I knew that those that misbehaved could ask the Lord and He forgave. He forgave, 'cause all I wanted you to be was my redeeming Hail Mary. All I wanted you to be was my redeeming Hail Mary. I'll be a pagan. I'll worship all them gods and unknown deities. If it would save us, I'd ask for penance down on bended knee. Like a lamb to sacrifice, only you can stop those knives. But instead you drank the blood, left me faithless where I stood, just where I stood. 'Cause all I wanted you to be was my redeeming Hail Mary. All I wanted you to be was my redeeming Hail Mary. Hail. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah. I've seen those good times. I've seen the good times. I've seen those bad times. I've seen those bad times. And I blame myself. And I blame myself. I've seen those good times. I've seen the good times. by hell.
There we have it, recorded in lockdown. Hail Mary. What do you reckon, Paul? Is that the first time you've heard it, or did you listen to it earlier?
I had a little listen to it, but only on my phone. I was trying to listen to it now, but the sound quality is awful on the Memo call thing. It sounded all right on YouTube, but I can't turn the audio off on Memo.
Comedy of errors.
So I can only get both of them played at the same time, so with about a 5-second delay.
We need to sort your tech out. There must be a way of sorting this out for you.
But I can't speak properly because it's coming straight back at me about a second later.
That's
terrible.
Strange. I don't know where you're getting that from. You shouldn't be getting that from me. You're definitely not getting that from me, to be honest. So
Let
I
me
don't know where
try
that's
refreshing.
coming from. Yeah, try refreshing.
Take your headphones off.
How's that? Oh, I've lost you now. Can't hear you. Oh no, we've lost your audio. Where's he gone? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? You know, this is how it works. So I'm going to try refreshing from this end. Paul, are you with me? Nope, we've lost your audio now, mate. Have a play. So, yeah, let's talk. Well, Paul's trying to sort that out. It was obviously myself on vocals, Paul on rhythm guitar, Tim O'Sullivan on lead guitar and rhythm guitar, Hayden on the drums, Ian on bass. That's the core of Frequency. And then we had the lovely Tony here on the backing vocals, and we had Luke, Hayden's son, on the keys, and mixed by Josh and mastered by Pete Sipper. So thanks to everyone for the effort. Are you back with us, Paul? Yeah, okay. I can hear you, but very quietly, mate. Really, really quiet now. It's almost like your mic's disconnected and you're going through the onboard. Oh, he's playing with buttons. So yeah, really, really pleased with getting that track out. Go on, Paul. No, mate, you've gone. You've disappeared on me. I have no idea what's going on. I'll tell you what I wanted to do. Well, we're going to play a video, I think. And we haven't got a guest in until 7:45 tonight. Di was meant to come on live, but she's not too well. So she sent me some videos. But in the first slot, I wanted to talk to Paul a bit more about Frequency. And, you know, people like Steph and Jules, who unluckily have left us. They've passed away over the time that we've been doing all the music. So I've got a couple of videos from Tim's archive to play you. And yeah, so we'll play Jules first. I think this is a track I Wish. No, that's not what I want. That's not the one I want at all. It's not that one either. Where's it gone, Tony? What have I done with it? That's the one.
I just do chat room.
You just do chat room. That's right. It's all going off here tonight. So this is back from VW Woodstock, which we played many moons ago. This is when Jules was in the band with us and Steph was in the band with us. You can see Paul and me looking like right and utter hippies. This is Turn on the Love Light. Enjoy this. We'll try and get Paul back.
Okay, let's get the show underway. Ladies and gentlemen, the Woodstock is proud to present Frequency.
Without a warning, you broke my heart. You took it, darling, oh, you tore it apart. You left me standing, oh, in the dark crying. You said your love for on me, well it was fine. So come on baby, please. I'm begging you darling, I'm down on my knees. Oh, turn on the light, oh turn on the light, oh turn on the left light, let it shine on me. Oh, turn on the light, let it shine on me. Oh, turn on the left light, let it shine on me. Oh, let it shine, 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 let it shine. Let it shine, 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 let it shine. Without you, darling, I'll make things alright. So come on, baby, baby, please. I'm begging you, darling, I'm down on my knees. Turn on the light, let it shine on me. Oh, turn on the left light, let it shine on me. Oh, turn on the light, let it shine on me. Oh, turn on the left light, let it shine on me. Oh, let it shine, 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 let it shine. Let it shine, 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 let it shine. Oh, let it shine, 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 let it shine. Oh, let it shine, 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 let it shine. Let it shine.
It's the first time I've ever been to one of these, one of these dogs. But these lads go to them regular, and I just thought I'd come along with them.
Happy days!
First time last year, it was really good. Yeah.
I can't believe we come to a drag festival, no one else does something with it.
And we came here last year for, what was it, a beach party. That was it last year. That was a good laugh.
Yeah, that was good.
Can't wait to see the music start. Good.
I've done the two they done last year, the warm-up one and the summer beach party.
Beat up action. And that's what got us into this mess with the kids.
And the kids area, we like it because obviously the children's area is good, and they'll go and play every day. Yeah, it's a good place.
They love them. They love them. There's the whole scene around it, isn't it? Yeah.
Been going to action for the last 15 years probably.
Oh, this is great. Great. We thought it'd be a lot smaller, but it's been absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
We have a series of banned words that we can't actually use throughout the weekend because it is a
stag do.
That's one of the words we can't say. So the main participant in the
word you can't say.
Another word we can't say is here, and this is him here, but we can't use his name either, or any derivation of his name. So he has to be called Thomas or Magnum all weekend.
It's more relaxed, it's supposed to be more sociable.
Yeah, it's a bit chilly with the old wind, but yeah, it's all right, as long as the rain holds off.
Festival rocks, brilliant.
There's a good vibe here. It's a really nice, relaxed weekend. And like last night, we wandered about, and there's loads of people sitting around and just chilling out. That's what a show's all about. It's not all hustle and bustle and seeing who's got the best van and who's got the best whatever. It's just about meeting people and just sitting and chewing the grub with them, isn't it?
without you, darling, ought to make things alright. When all is done and dusted, you're the rhubarb to my custard. You make me hot and flustered, just like that English mustard. Yeah, you got to get it, baby, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Turn on the light, they shine on me, shine on me. Well, turn on the light, turn on the light, they shine on me, shine on me. Turn on that light, turn on the light, they shine on me, shine on me. Turn on that light, turn on the light, they shine on me, shine on me. Turn on that light, turn on the light, they shine on me, shine on me. Turn on the left light, they shine on me, shine on me. Oh, let it shine, 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 let it shine. Oh, let it shine, 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 let it shine. Oh, let it shine, 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 let it shine. Oh, let it shine, 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 let it shine.
There we go. That was VW Woodstock many, many moons ago, and that was Jules Fothergill on the lead vocal and the guitars. And very talented man, very talented man, and we miss him loads. Paul, you back? Still can't hear you, man. Definitely got to be your end, I'm afraid, mate, because I've done everything I can here to make this happen. Talk to me. Nope. Right, go to the page with the memo call, and there's a little cog in the bottom right hand corner. Click on the cog and make sure it is set to your microphone or whatever it is you're using. Ooh. I'll tell you what, again, while we're trying to get Paul, speak to me. Nope, we're not getting you, man. I'm going to put another video on. So you saw that this is another video from VW Woodstock, and this is young Steph, who was the original backing singer with Frequency, who we miss a hell of a lot as well. This was her doing Mercedes-Benz So this is a little tribute to the Frequency members we lost: Jules Fothergill, Stephanie Lamoureux. Here's a bit of Steph.
Sing it to us, baby.
Do you recognise this one? Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? My friends all drive Porsches. I must make amends. Work hard every day now. No help from my friends. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? Oh Lord, won't you buy me a color TV? Darling, for dollars, it's trying to find me. I wait for your home until 3. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a color TV? Jordan, oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? My friends all drive Porsches. I must make amends. Work hard every day now. No help from my friends. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz?
There we go. That was Tom there. Sorry, not Steph. Sorry, I've got Tom calling me. Sorry. That was Stephanie Lamoureux there with Mercedes-Benz, and that was a wonderful, wonderful thing. Tom, I can't speak right now. You know I'm in the middle of a broadcast. Thanks very much. Paul, are you with us? I'm not hearing anything from you, man. This is annoying because it was all working lovely. I'm receiving no audio from you at all. Talk to me again, sir.
Hello.
We've got you. What did you do?
I just wiggled some wires about.
Wiggled some. That's always a technical thing to do, and it always works down the jam night. So why not on the show as well?
No, that's cool. No, I wiggled some wires about, and I can hear you, and I can't hear me, which is great. So if you can hear me fine,
we can hear you brilliantly. So that was
what I think.
Fantastic.
What I think the problem was that the PC microphone and this ear microphone were working at the same time.
Ah, yes, that would cause a problem.
So it seems to be okay now.
Yeah, and it's a much better connection as well, I think. So that might have been causing a bit of problems with the connection as well. But yeah, so man, we just played Jules and we just played Steph there at VW Woodstock, and good times.
It was a great weekend, yeah. What the hell was I wearing?
You know, we've been doing these VW festivals for what, 20 plus years now.
Must be.
The first one you came to, you almost caught pneumonia. We wrapped you up in tinfoil, and you were celebrating your anniversary, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, I don't know which one it was. Something like the 15th or the 10th or something like that.
That was the first one I went to.
It was your first festival with us, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was about 18 years ago.
Yeah, so good times, man.
So yeah, it'd probably been our 11th or 12th wedding anniversary. We're on our 30th now, so.
Wow, many, many times to be had, or you have had. How is young Tracy? Is she all right?
Yeah, she's not bad. She's got a bit of a dodgy stomach, so she wasn't very well yesterday. She's all right now, but she's a bit knackered. She's gone to bed early tonight. So.
Fair play. Well, we'll send her our love, and we hope she gets better soon. And we will get down to see you sometime soon, when maybe probably half term, as long as we're not in the middle of a lockdown or something like that.
You're like a nuclear deterrent, mate. I mean, you keep threatening to, but you never actually do.
Yeah, exactly. It's just things keep changing, man. 1 minute we're allowed out, then we're not, and then we're allowed out again, and then we might not be, and then the kids are back at school. It's just one of those. As the government say, it's a fluid situation.
Science, we're too busy.
Well, there's 4 of you and 2 of us, so under current regulations, that should be fine.
6, that's wicked. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the household thing. You know, if you're not in our particular bubble, I think it's all right at the minute, but that might change tomorrow.
How do we make a bubble? Do we just agree? Should we agree now we're a bubble, even though we're miles apart?
Yeah, I have absolutely no idea. I think you just say that you're a bubble, that's enough.
Wicked.
So when the police kick your door in, you just say, no, we're a bubble. We decided it last week, so you can bugger off.
It's on our radio show. Go and check and listen. There's proof we done it. You know.
Yeah. The COVID police are probably watching this right now and taking notes. And right, I'm going to pay them fuckers a visit.
But the thing is, if you got 6 people in your house and the police turn up and want to come in to check, you go, well, no, sorry, because that would be 8 people. Bye bye now.
Yeah,
You know?
I've seen that, mate.
Yeah, it's a good one. I like that one.
Some gin.
But are the police exempt?
I think they are, yeah. I had a chat with a couple of lads the other day and they were walking around my next door neighbour's house. Long story.
No, they're in bubbles.
They're in bubbles, but they don't have to wear PPE anymore. There's no gloves, there's no masks and bits and pieces like that. So it's changed a lot for them.
You got to feel really sorry for deaf people. You know, the people that I'm not being facetious here. I mean, seriously. I mean, people wearing masks all the time. It's like, what?
Yeah. Well, yeah, totally. It's I hadn't even thought of it that way.
Peace and quiet.
Yeah, they're completely stuffed.
Yeah, that's the point actually, and I just I like the feeling of coming out of a hot shop with a mask on and taking it off. You kind of feel like a bank robber. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, what we've done at work is we've ditched the old mask thing because it's like murder in our ears. Like, so we've all got snoods.
Snoods.
Snoods, yeah. See, it's around your neck all the time, so just pull it over your face. Job done.
Oh, there you go. Paul pioneering the future of COVID fashion.
I mean, it's about as effective as any other mask. I mean, they're all completely frigging useless. It's all just for public confidence, isn't it? That's all it's about.
Yeah, that's working.
Doesn't really do it. Doesn't do anything.
I think the best analogy that I've found is that if a bloke pisses on you without a pair of pants on, you're going to get wet. If a bloke pisses at you with a pair of pants on, you're not going to get as wet. It kind of makes sense to me in that way, but
Yeah, I mean, if I go into a shop and it says wear a mask, I'll wear a mask. It's it's not a big deal. Maybe you don't sneeze in somebody's. So you sneeze, you put your hand over your face. It's a courtesy to other people.
Well,
so
that's how we were brought up, but round here,
I'm not going to put my hand over my face when I sneeze. It's against my civil liberties. Go fuck off, you fuckwit. You know what I mean? So okay,
it's like people in the Titanic going, "I don't have to wear a life jacket if I don't want to."
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is. I mean, it's just a courtesy. It's for public confidence and all that. Whether it's effective or not, who knows? But if they're asking us to do it, then you do it, don't you? Just
exactly that.
Who am
Talking
I
about
to rock the
sickness, Di was meant to be joining us tonight, but she was going to join Jenny at her house because bubbles, and to play live, but she's got a cough, so we're hoping it's not the dreaded Rona. But she did manage to get a couple of videos sent over to me at last knock-ins, so we want to hear in spirit. So
did you have them disinfected?
I've disinfected every bit of data that comes through this machine, mate. Just to be safe these days.
Virus checked.
Don't know what the name of this. Oh, this is Come Together, and this is at Hare Hill. So this is Di and her band with a bit of Come Together. Let's have a listen.
Hey, come on, flat top, come grooving up slowly. He got Juju eyeball, he won holy roller. He got hair down to his knees. Got to be a joker, he just do what he please.
There we go. That was Di and her band with a bit of Come Together. And a bit of Jam like classic, because Di sings that down our Jam as well. So that was nice to hear. What else is happening, Paul? Any news, any gossip? We've lost your audio again, man. You've got a dodgy wire. That's what I think. I'm going to try reconnecting again, but I reckon you've got a dodgy cable. Speak to me, man. Nope, lost you still. You've definitely got a dodgy cable. Definitely a dodgy cable. So, Paul's here, he's not here, he's trying to work it out. It's all good fun. I've got another video from Di, but I think we'll play that a little bit later. We've got some time to fill then. So, our first guest this week is Mr. Andy Bradley. So, let's get Andy in. He can come and say hi to Paul, and Paul can't say hi back.
Hi.
Hey, there he is.
Not so fast, mate.
Have you worked out what it is?
I ain't got a clue. I've got this like USB hub, and I'm kind of like unplugging it and plugging it back in again. I think that might be the problem.
Right, gotcha. Oh dear.
Well, stop it.
I ain't gonna touch anything.
Don't move, Mr. Mannering. Andy's coming to see us, man.
Hooray! Hello, Andy.
Andy's coming over.
He's not here yet. He will be here soon. What was I saying?
No idea.
I can't remember. It obviously wasn't that important. Yeah. Any news or gossip? Anything going on you want to tell us about?
No, not really. I mean, it's just the same as you said. It's all work and no play. I mean, you go to work, and then that's about it. You can't go out and play anywhere. You can't do anything. And it's starting to get really, really dull.
But you are buying a gun.
Well, not right now.
I didn't mean like now. You're not on Amazon as we speak. A shotgun. I like the pink one.
Things are bad, but they're not that bad.
Can you get them gift wrapped?
Look, I know, obviously while the lockdown's on, I can't really do anything because basically what it is literally 100 yards from my house is Pool Gun Club. They do target shooting and that kind of stuff, and I was toying with the idea of joining. But obviously, while the COVID thing's on, you can't get one-on-one instruction or anything like that, so they're not taking on new members until the whole thing's over. So,
can't you just get a gun and practice yourself? I mean, can't be that hard, can it?
Maybe not in London, but this is Pool. We get drive-by shoutings down here. We don't get it.
How you doing, Brad? Come on, just speak to me properly now.
I'm only joking.
How are you, man?
I'm good. How are you?
We is good.
Coming on here with your audio that works.
How you doing, Paul? You all right? Do you want a job?
Yeah, please. What you got?
Oh, I've got anything AV. You're a man at it now after tonight's fiasco, aren't you?
Anything AV, yeah, just plug it in and switch it on, switch it back on again, twiddle the wires.
I say you basically saying you just go to work every day and twiddle wires, Brad. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I do, yeah.
That's the secret, mate. Make it look complicated and give it all long words so people can't understand, but all he's doing is twiddling wires, switching things on and off again. And, that's it. I'm not fooled, mate. I know how it works.
It's done me a living for the last 20 odd years.
Yeah. It's like
so it's the same From the Ashes set list, but I mean
hey, you're not wrong, mate.
Yeah.
What do you think of Mary, Brads?
I like it. Yeah, it's very, very chuggy. Yeah, you've done a good job to that.
Chuggy, we like chuggy. That's what it's all about.
Tim has now set me a challenge. Now that's a new song I need to learn note for note.
What, the solo?
The solo, yeah.
I say you know the rest.
Yeah.
Right, so you're gonna learn Tim's solos, but you're not gonna bother learning my rhythm parts. So cheers, pal. I know who my friends are, don't I?
He already knows them.
He played them last week.
I know them.
Oh yeah.
Come on, then. Give us some guitar, Brad. Let's have some music.
Right, I'm gonna do an original song, but it's not my song.
Oh, here we go.
So I'm going to do a cover of someone else's song, who was in the chat a bit earlier on, but I haven't seen them since. So I don't know if they're listening or not, but I'm going to give this one a go, and hopefully I'll do a good job.
Over to you then, sir. Exciting times.
Yes.
Sometimes I sit and stare out to the sea. Thinking about the man I always wanted to be. Too many choices in life, so I chose wrong. It's okay, I think it's time to move on. I wish I could tell you life has been so hard. How I'm the guy who drew the unlucky card. Lying to you if I said I understand. Who can say they've got their life in hand? Feels like I'm never getting nowhere. All I know is that I'm still here. Feels like I'm never getting nowhere. Who knows where I'll be this time next year? Each time you turn, you can't seem to find the answer to every question going on in my mind. Sometimes you overthink what it is to know. How you feel you're the only unlucky one. I know sometimes you can feel a little helpless, but it's okay, take some time, be a little selfish. Don't be so goddamn hard on yourself. Don't put the pressure on, take it out on someone else. Feels like I'm never getting nowhere. All I know is that I'm still here. Feels like I'm never getting nowhere. Who knows where I'll be this time next year? Say to yourself, a like I'm never getting nowhere. All I know is that I'm still here. Feels like I'm never getting nowhere. Who knows where I'll be this time next year?
Oh man, I think you've made someone's week.
I was going to say before this actually, when Sean first played that song, it kind of stuck with me a little bit, and it's got so much potential for a band behind it, and a few little changes here and there. I just think it's a brilliant song.
There you go, and you've done it justice as well, man. And I'm sure Sean's going to be pleased to hear that. I know he's had a funny few days, as he put it in a text to us earlier. So okay. I think you've just made all that go away for 5 minutes, and that's what this is all about, right?
Oh, I'm pleased. Yeah, I'm pleased because he's obviously he's down in Bournemouth, isn't he?
That's right.
And he lives on his own, does he?
As far as I know, yeah. I've not asked him, to be honest, Brad. Are you asking out of interest, or does Sarah know about this?
No, I was making conversation.
Won't do that anymore.
Talk about Sarah. She did say she preferred the original.
Oh, did she?
Well, she's probably been listening to it all week.
Well, I'll tell you something then. I hope she's suffering next door now.
Oh.
Is she not a well girl?
No, she ain't got the COVID, I don't think. But no, she's similar to what Paul was saying earlier about Tracy. She's got the 2 bob bits, and she feels a bit washed out.
Oh, that's good.
She's got an arse like a Japanese flag.
Oh, leave her alone. She's not well.
Oh, bless. We're sending our love to Sarah. Who's saying in the chat room. Time for another song, Mr. Bradley, I think. This is a good segue into another song. Over to you, sir.
It's a shame I can't do these on my own, isn't it?
Give it a go.
All right, I'm gonna do this one. This is Wanted Dead or Alive by Bon Jovi.
I got to run to keep from hiding, and the road goes on forever. I got one more silver dollar, and I'm not gonna let them catch me, no. Not gonna let them catch the midnight rider. 'Cause I'm not gonna let them catch me, no. Not gonna let them catch the midnight rider. It's all the same, only it needs a change. Every day it seems we're wasted away. Another place where the faces are so cold. Drive all night just to get back home. I'm a cowboy on a steel outside ride. I want it, dead or alive. Want it, me tell the days by the bottle that you drink. It's time to roll low, and all you do is think. I'm a cowboy on a steamboat side ride. I want it, dead or alive. Want it, dead or alive. Oh, I'm a cowboy on a steel side ride. Want it, dead or alive, dead or alive, dead or alive, dead or alive, dead or alive.
Yeah. I think you're in trouble, Brads.
Why?
I think you know why. And night, Mum and Dad. We'll see you very, very soon. And yeah, we agree. Hope Sarah's feeling better as well. Soon-ish. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Soon, yeah.
Yeah, soon. What do you reckon then, Brads? Anything you've got to say to the world, or any messages for Paul?
Any messages for Paul?
I'm waiting with bated breath.
Keep your chin up, Paul.
Yeah.
And make sure you're indoors by 10 o'clock.
You don't go out either. It's all of us going, oh, make sure you're in by 10. We don't go out anyway.
I'm in by 4.
I'm not gonna start. But what? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna start. What's the point? It's 10 o'clock malarkey. It's a waste of time.
Totally agree, but you know, as I said, we're always in before 10 anyway because we're old and we don't party like we used to. Let's be honest.
No.
Even before COVID, I wasn't out.
Wicked. Andy, we'll see you very, very soon. We're going to move on. We've got Mr. Carr up next, so I'm going to get him on. Say your goodbyes.
Bye, mate.
See you later.
Adios.
Speak to you soon, dude.
Cheers, bye-bye.
Do you know who we saw yesterday?
I can't imagine.
Adrian.
Nah, really?
Yeah, there he was, randomly walking down West Drayton High Street.
Mr. Barrow?
Mr. Barrow, yeah. He's played a couple of gigs.
Bugger.
Yeah, he done sort of with Pete Parks and Teddy Cullen, and they've done a couple of sort of little events. I can't remember where he said it was, but yeah, he said they've been all right. And I've told him he needs to get his internet stuff sorted out and come and join us on the show one week.
Yeah. I mean, he was an integral part of the Jam for such a long time, and ever since we sort of moved down to Campbell, he's been around once or twice, but that's about it, isn't it?
This is it. You know, he was my dep. You know, whenever I needed someone to stand in, and he was also dep for the bass a lot of the time as well. So
yep.
Yeah, I think, you know, so he's led the Jam a few times in bits and pieces, and then obviously Oggy does that for me now, and Dave's got a million bass deps because that's Dave.
You know, he's a man of many interests, isn't he? So.
Man of many interests.
Man of many depths.
That's meant to be Richard, but it isn't. It isn't. They're all hang about. Oh, look. There's all of them.
Ah!
And it changed that. It's the Moose Men.
You can't see anyone.
Can you hear us, guys?
So that's the cog at the bottom of the thing. Oh, yeah.
Obviously not.
Echo cancel. Done.
Chaps, can you hear us? Yeah.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
We're very well, thank
Moose
you.
people.
People.
Can you turn your playback off because it's giving us a massive echo?
We'll turn it down. Turn it down. How's that?
1, 2. That's better.
Is that any better?
That's wicked. Say hi to Paul, guys.
Right, fellas.
Hey, Paul.
How you doing?
Paul. Hey,
It's good.
doing good. How are you?
Yeah. Same old. Lockdown. Don't want to put a downer on anything.
So what's going on, fellas? You're all back together again. See you know, no more than 6, which is wonderful. Well done.
We're not showing you the elves that we got at the back.
Ah, how many?
Only 3. We're only allowed 3.
That's 6. That's fine. You know, you're well within the guidelines, so that's fantastic. What's going on? Any news? Any gossip?
News, gossip? No, nothing really. I gigged a couple of weeks ago.
Where was that?
In Dorking. It was part of the Dorking Unlocked Festival. It was a 3-day thing, a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I managed to get a gig on the Sunday. So really, really pleased.
So have you been booked again for the next couple of months? For the next Unlocked Festival?
It depends whether we're going to get locked down again, doesn't it?
It certainly does. How was it? How did you find it, Pete?
Right, loved it. It was great to be out playing again. So it was good to play with my other bandmates as well. So we'd not played together for nearly 6 months. So it was great to get out again and play. Really, really enjoyed it.
Oh, fantastic. I was glad it was good. So I take it you guys are together. You've been practicing. So you're going to give us a song to start with?
Well, we don't do practicing, but we'll give you a song.
All right, that'll do. Over to you guys then.
All right, here we go. You all right?
Yep.
Oh, fuck. No point in asking, you'll get no reply. Just remember, I don't decide. I got no reason, it's all too much. You'll always find us at lunch. We're so pretty, oh so pretty. We're vacant. We're so pretty, oh so pretty. We're vacant. Don't ask us to attend, cause we're not all there. And don't pretend, cause I don't get. Don't believe religions, cause it's busted real. And stop your cheap comments, cause we know what you feel. We're so pretty, oh so pretty. We're vacant. We're so pretty, oh so pretty. We're vacant. We're so pretty, oh so pretty. We're vacant. And now, and we don't care. There's no point in asking, cause there's no reply. And just remember, I don't decide. I got no reason, it's all too much. You'll always find us at lunch. We're so pretty, oh so pretty. We're vacant. We're so pretty, oh so pretty. We're vacant. We're so pretty, oh so pretty. We're vacant. And now, and we don't care. We're pretty, pretty vacant. We're pretty, pretty vacant. We're pretty, pretty vacant. And we don't
Yeah. Very good, chaps. Very, very good. Tony's just gone to the bar. Problem is, it's Paul's bar, and he's in Paul in Dorset, so she might be a while. Oh no, that was quick. You've done that really quickly. Thank you very much. So, Jim, we haven't spoken to you in a while because the last time these two guys came on the show, they ditched you.
No surprise there. I'm surprised they didn't manage to find a better bassist.
We tried.
Yeah.
I'm liking Pete's contribution to the conversation here.
It must be soul destroying being fired, but being fired repeatedly by the same people must be really, really bad.
Well, I think they're finally trying to say something to me. Like, don't return.
They obviously love you, Jim. They've let you back in the garage, and Rich has managed to get his pictures back up on the wall. And Richard is sat there. Sorry, Pete's sat there with a message saying "Love you, Jim" over and over and over again. So they obviously do love you, mate. How are the pictures on the wall, Rich?
Oh, they're still up. I've got no frames no more, but they're up there. So
it works.
Get some new frames.
Because you had a bit of a catastrophe the other week, and they all came crashing to the floor, didn't they?
Yeah, two of them came down, all made a big hole in the wall, and not very happy with that.
What was that then?
I don't know, just the fixings on them. Just decided that they've had enough.
Dodgy cord, I think. You're not living where they've had these 3 small earthquakes recently, are you?
No.
No?
No, nothing as exciting as that.
Because, I mean, I know Scott Ottaway, I think he lives out Aylesbury way, and he's experienced 3, tremors in little earthquakes in Britain. I think his bin got tipped over. It was that bad.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
No, the only noise vibrations we get round here is when Jim farts.
I wonder why the camera was shaking. Come on and give us another song.
Call me Good Time Charlie, play by with a whole lot of soul. Yeah, they call me Good Time Charlie, play by with a whole lot of soul. I'm the last of the big time spenders, keep my pockets full of gold. Put on your red dress, baby, bring on to Sugar Hill. Put on your red dress, baby, you're up to Sugar Hill. Come on, you know your sister will. Call me Good Time Charlie, playboy with a whole lot of soul. Yeah, they call me Good Time Charlie, playboy with a whole lot of soul. I'm the last of the big time spenders, just keep my pockets full of gold. Put on your red dress, baby, come out and ball with me. On your red dress, baby, now and ball with me. know the sky's the limit, honey. You were everything. I feel good, like you knew that I would. I feel fine, now know that you're mine. So good, now I got you.
Very good, guys. It's so nice to see you all back together doing your thing.
We try.
And, you know, Rich, you know, you've kind of worked hard to get on and do this. You've gone out, you bought microphones and new computers, and, you know, thanks for being a part of it, and, you know, thanks for allowing the other two in your house.
Doesn't happen very often. He's even made me coffee this week.
Wow.
I'm still waiting for my tea.
You should turn up on time.
Yeah, you were late, Jim. You were late.
That is the rules, Jim. It's like any rehearsal. I will happily make a cup of coffee for everyone, but if you're late, you make your own.
Absolutely.
He turns up late. He's got to tune out. He's got to get everything set up. And then he wants a tea. Come on.
So at least you're paying him, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Anything you want to say to Paul before we leave?
To Paul. What do we want to say? Well, we've actually got a statement to read out. Those that live in glass houses shouldn't play Twister in the nude.
And how do you feel about that, Paul?
That's my favourite pastime.
There you go.
Naked Twister with baby oil.
Where do you live?
There you go. We'll leave you with that in your brain, chaps. Sorry if you don't sleep at night. I'm not going to. See you later. Look after yourselves, guys.
I'll be in touch.
That sounded really threatening. I'll be in touch.
I'll be back.
Don't fall asleep.
I don't know what's happening at all now. I just can't stop a Paul naked Twister. No.
Well, they started it.
It's Jenny next.
It's not, because she's just messaged saying she's got no internet.
Oh. How did she message me then? Ooh.
Data?
Obviously. Reboot it.
That's your answer to everything.
Turn it off.
Switch
and
it off
on
and on again.
Wiggle your wires, Jenny.
Wiggle your wires.
Yeah. Wiggle your wires. There we go. I've just told her that as well. We have no Jen. I'm at a loss. I don't know what to do.
Jen.
We can't have a jam without Jen, can we? HGJHF was Jenny's reply. I think she's just drunk.
No internet.
No vodka, sorry, can't appear. It was wine in Jenny's case.
Anything she can get her hands on. Don't be dumb.
I'll tell you what, while we're waiting for Jen, we've got another video from Diana. So she was meant to be with Jen tonight. She's not with Jen tonight. So let's have a little bit of Led Zeppelin with Di, and then we'll work on getting Jen on. So here it is, bit of Whole Lot of Love.
Hold on.
again to Paul on guitar. We also have the wonderful Stu, sometimes invisible Stu. If you follow us on Facebook, you'll know what we mean. We've got Rich on bass, Guy on vocals, and the amazing Yuki on drums. Now we've got our last song coming up for you.
No, you haven't died because you didn't send it to me. But Jenny's made it. Paul's fallen asleep. No. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
So, did you wiggle your wires, Jen?
No, I cheated. I put my Wi-Fi hotspot on my mobile.
Okay, that's as good as wiggling wires. In fact, Paul wouldn't know how to do that.
It's the internet. Sorry?
Just don't want to. Bloody hotspot.
No, sorry. No, it was the internet's been playing up. I've had it fixed about 3 days and it's not worked every day. So I've got a phone Virgin up and fixed them. It's been a nightmare. But
You got a phone a Virgin up. I mean, I know these engineers haven't got a good.
Finding one.
Hello, are you a virgin?
It's not a personal question.
You got some music for us then, young lady?
Yeah, I got some music for you. I thought I'd do an original and a bit of Adele and see how it goes. I'm not drinking tonight. Boo.
That's where the internet. What were you saying? That's where the internet problems lie. It wasn't that she had no internet; she's got no wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No wine. I actually don't have any wine, but I do have an important meeting tomorrow, and I need a clear head for it. So I've gone with that, which means it's going to go horribly wrong because it usually does when I'm sober, doesn't it?
Well, don't think like that, Paul. Tell her off.
What?
Oh well, I haven't apologised, so you can't tell me off.
Always getting personal. Come on then, give us a song with a positive attitude. It's gonna go fine. All right.
And Paul loves it. I'll do the Adele one first, just because. Right. I heard that you're settled down, that you've found a girl and you're married now. I heard that your dreams came true. Guess she gave you things I didn't give to you. Oh friend, why you so shy? Ain't like you to hold back or hide from the lights. Hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight it. I'd hoped you'd see my face, that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. Too, don't forget me, I beg. I remember. Oh bollocks. Said. Fuck, I lost my place. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. Too, don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love, sometimes it hurts instead. You know how the time flies. Only yesterday was the time of our lives. We were born and raised in a summer haze, bound brightly surprised of our glory days. Hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight it. I'd hoped you'd feel my pace, that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Nothing compares, no worries or cares, regrets and mistakes, they are memories made. Who would have known how bittersweet this would taste? Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to stop looking at my hands and trust that my fingers know what they're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's why I lost my play.
But in all fairness, Andy in the chat room is saying that Jenny has got Adele's potty mouth down to a T. So, you know, it was a good impersonation.
There is no...
You didn't say sorry, so...
Yeah.
Just swore profusely.
It's all good.
Come on in, Paul. What advice can you give her on having trust that her fingers are in the right place?
Well, coming from someone whose fingers are never in the right place, don't worry about it. No, don't worry about it. Nobody cares.
A few bum notes here and there, who cares?
Crack on. Nobody cares. What's the worst that can happen? You're having a laugh, you're having fun, who cares?
You'll go right.
And you're with some
No,
friends,
good.
and no one's watching. No one's watching except people you know, and
That's
you know
it, yeah.
the whole of YouTube. But you know, it doesn't matter.
It's good fun. I love it. It's good practice. So
It keeps us on our toes, right?
I sang with a real band as well on Sunday.
Oh, cool. Who was that? Where was that? How was that?
It was I sang with a band called the Leatherheads.
Oh yeah.
That's right. You were telling us on quiz night, weren't you?
That's it. Yeah. I was singing with a band. Yeah, one of the guys at work. His dad's got a band called the Leatherheads, and apparently they're looking for a new singer. So I kind of went down and tried out.
And
so yeah, it's massively widened. I don't know. I'm still waiting to hear at the minute.
Right. Okay. Cool.
They've got other people that they've. I was the first one to sing with them. So, and then a guy came in after me, and I think they've got other people throughout the week and this weekend. So we'll see.
Well,
but it's opened up my repertoire. I've got some stuff I can do with you guys down at Jam Night as well now.
Awesome.
That's
what it's about. It's about the experience, if nothing else.
Like Enter Sandman and yeah. I'm liking the heavier stuff now as well. It's like my music taste is growing.
Nice.
So,
well, again, that's what it's about. It's a journey. It's about learning new artists, new bands, new styles, and trying to adapt that and involve that into what you're doing. So, brilliant. Crack on. Come on in. Give us some Metallica.
I should pay attention to logos. Oh dear, yeah. I can't play anything like that, but I thought I'd give you one of mine actually.
Okay, can we have it in a metal style then?
No.
Yeah, do it in drop D.
Yeah. Go on then. Play us a song.
Yeah, that. like means nothing to me because I only just recently found out what a middle eight was. You know, well, I say recently, last couple of months. I didn't know. I do now. No, I thought I'd do Time Is On My Side again because I can. So hopefully it goes really, really well. I hope. Gave you my heart many years ago. Was I a fool? Guess life was too slow. Now time has gone. I was so wrong. Tear us apart. Look up to the stars. Dream my when I'll find love again. It's gonna take some time. Time is on my side. It's gonna take some time. Time is mine. My heart's on my sea, bearing my soul for all to see. You broke my heart, never get it back. I will move on now that you're gone. I dream my way. I'll find love again. It's gonna take some time. Time is on my side. It's gonna take some time. Time is mine. Now I'm free. There's so much sea. When will he finally let me be free? Time to let go, find my hope. I'll be fine now that you're mine. I dream my way. I'll find love again. It's gonna take some time. Time is on my side. It's gonna take some time. Time is finally mine. It's gonna take some time. Time is on my side. It's gonna take some time. Time is mine.
Yeah.
Wasn't perfect, but I'm pretty happy with that.
It was perfect enough for us, Jenny. The fact that you're here, the fact that you're playing, that's what we want. And Tony said you look like an angel with your clock behind your head like that. You've got like a halo.
I've got a halo. Yeah.
About time. Get it?
You can see my halo.
So, Paul, anything you want to say to Jenny?
No.
This is why I invite him on as a co-host. He's so talkative. Jenny, anything you want to say to Paul?
Yeah, don't put your guitars on the wall.
What? Why?
Yeah, I haven't decided yet.
Because they're for playing, they're not ornaments.
I like the idea of just sitting there and going.
See? Temperature sensitive instruments. Don't want to put them on a wall.
He's got some science in there. You might want to consider that, Jen.
He's
just
following
saying.
the science, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's always following the science.
Yeah,
Paul,
they're not up on the wall yet. They're not up on the wall yet. Oh, I have acquired a bass as well.
Acquired?
I have, yeah.
You've been robbing music shops again just because you can wear a mask now.
What, so you went to this audition and whipped the bass player's bass?
No.
Oh, that was some of that.
No, I went to see Di. The other day, a couple of days ago, after work. Popped round and had a cup of tea and came away with a bass.
Does she know?
So yeah,
she does now. Jen, thanks for joining us as always, darling. We'll see you Saturday for the quiz night.
Yeah, it's awesome to see you guys as well. Thank you for having me as always. Stay safe, everyone. Nice to see everyone. And
yes.
Catch up with you. Thank you. Yeah, I need it.
It's a big handover.
Thank you, guys. I will see you soon.
See you later, darling. Take care. Jenny's a good girl.
See you later, guys.
She's still there. She's still a good girl, though, even if she was still there. Who's next? We're running a bit late. We do apologise for this, but, you know, Jenny was not drunk and couldn't do her internet properly. I think it's Mr. Sniffer Bryce next. Where is he? There he is. Let's get him his link. Tell him a joke, Paul. Come on.
No.
I'm just waiting with bated breath to see if he's got his spandex on, especially for me.
I know he loves you, but hopefully not that much. Just saying. Didn't we have a chat about that when he said it was in the loft with mothballs or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Dave, I have sent you a link. Please don't be wearing the spandex. That's Wispy's job. There he is.
No chance, Paul.
Well, you didn't think you were gonna get away without me mentioning it, are you?
Yeah, I knew he was going to mention it. You always mention it.
I know. It's a thing, man.
It's the thing, man.
It's the thing. This is what I've got. Can you see that?
Hang about. We can in a
What
second.
am I looking at? I can see a FreakJam t-shirt.
You can see it from no.
A pair of jeans.
Pair of jeans. There you go. That'll do.
It's all you need these, Dave.
Got star spangled lounge pants, mate. That's what you need.
Oh, he's in the lounge pants. There was a debate on Facebook whether you'd be in the lounge pants and if you'd be at the back of the room on the sofa.
No.
It wasn't a debate. It was more
Well,
of a
it was
pondering.
Jenny was pondering.
It was a ponderance.
Dave, how you doing?
I'm very good, thank you. You all right?
Not too bad. I've been talking about you today. Were your ears burning?
I hope it was good.
Always
It's always
good.
good.
It's always good.
That bloody day.
And what were you talking about then?
I had a phone call from Mr. Mark Chudley, and we were just chatting about the recordings and the show, the Spider Show, and he was very pleased that you guys liked what he'd done on your tracks and stuff.
We loved what he did. It was brilliant.
So hopefully he's going to come and join us again as a co-host in a few weeks. So that will be good.
He's very interesting.
He's got about as much Jam Night knowledge as me and Paul put together, probably. You know.
Yeah, no, I had a good old chat with him last week and discussed about getting a rehearsal with AWOL.
I did hear that was a possibility. Has it happened yet?
It hasn't, because I was waiting to see what happened this week with the big speech
Just take some guns and a grouse, throw it in the studio. If the coppers turn up, you're looking for the grouse. It's simple. You'll be fine.
You know, the only person that hasn't been in touch is Dave.
Mr. Evans, he's ever elusive. He's apparently been picking apples with Mad Dave, his cider making friend, today.
I might have to ring him.
Why, do you need some cider?
I've got some cider here.
Might get some more.
Yeah, he's doing the cider. He's doing the beekeeping. He's getting very
busy.
He's getting very, very close to the earth, is Dave. Isn't he?
He's had a couple of new birds, hasn't he?
A couple of new birds.
Parrots, that is, for anyone that wonders about Tina.
The twiggy variety. Yeah, I know.
So come on, Dave, give us a song. What you got for us?
So, I've got 2 Spider songs. And what I would like is, this song that I'm going to do now is Rock Tonight. I've done it down the jam night. And we did a video of this at the Marquee. I'm not sure whether I was wearing spandex on that day, but you can check the video out. And if someone can tell me the big mistake in the video, then they might get a prize from me. I don't know what, but here we go.
Ooh.
So,
Might, I'm not sold.
Ooh, big mistake in the video. Was it making the video?
We did a video, but there's a big mistake, and if someone spots it, then they can have a look.
Did you have to change your spandex halfway through, and they didn't sort of do the continuity and
No.
No, okay. No. He was in red spandex a minute ago. Why is he in blue now? Anyway.
If anyone notices, they get the spandex out the loft. And they can wear it.
Paul's on it.
Tony,
Paul is on it.
No.
Get rid of it, Dave. We never talk about it again.
Thank you.
Over to you, sir.
Okay, I don't know how this is going to go, but it's quite a heavy track, but I'm not going to do any lead in it, but here we go. It's called Rock Tonight.
Let's rock tonight, we say, hey, let's go on dancing, push away. Head for the city lights, escape the problems of the day. Have a good time, have a ball, have a good time tonight. We're gonna rock it up, we're gonna turn it up, we're gonna burn it up, we're rocking tonight. We're gonna kick it down, we're gonna spin it round, we're gonna rock the town. We're gonna rock tonight, rock tonight, rock tonight.
Yeah.
That worked.
We like that one.
It's a good song, great lyrics. I hope Colin wrote that one.
You hope Colin wrote that one.
Yeah, I think he did. Fingers crossed.
It was his birthday, wasn't it? Happy birthday to Colin for a couple of days ago.
It was his birthday last week, yeah. Many happy returns. I'm sure he had a good time.
I hope he did.
Sure.
What else is going on, man? Dale, everyone all right?
Everyone's fine. Dale's coming round tomorrow. Dale and Lucy coming round for a meal, so we're going to see him. And yeah, and we're going to see a friend on Saturday in Bournemouth.
Bournemouth. Everyone's heading down to
yeah.
Bournemouth. Sarah's heading down there to see her brother. Sean's down there already. Paul's just up the road.
Yeah, I'm 2 miles down the road and no one ever comes to see me.
Oh, Paul. Sorry, mate.
That's because I don't invite anyone. There is a reason. I never said I was disappointed.
Don't start coming round or anything.
I don't start coming around my house.
I'll send you his address and the directions, Dave. Pop in for a cuppa, he'll love it.
Yeah,
I'm sure
drop me a line. I'm sure I'll be out.
Talk to Tracy while I hide.
Nice to know.
Have you missed
Yeah,
him, Dave?
I've got one more interesting thing. I'm trying to book a slot in Josh's studio.
Cool.
And it's going to be a bit strange because I've done a track on Cubase. It's the Amazing Grace medley.
Right.
And it's all me. I've done the drums, done the bass, done the guitar. Had a little bit of help with the drums. Got to admit.
He is the music man and he can play.
He can play.
Piano.
So yeah, I'm going to do a video on my own. Me jumping up and down. Maybe you can show it and put it on your show.
Yes, mate. Send it over. Happily do that. And is Josh going to help you with the mixing and everything like that as well?
I'm hoping so.
Oh, mate. If you've got Josh on board, it's going to sound great. He's done a sound job on the frequency track this week. So I'm sure he'll do the same on yours.
Yeah, I don't want too much help because it's my first attempt. And I want to put it out there, kind of my effort. But yeah, I'll get him to tweak it a little bit.
Wicked. So you're going to give us the Amazing Grace medley now, or have we got something else?
No chance. I'm going to do Rock and Roll Forever Will Last.
Okay, man. Over to you.
Okay, there we go. I've got a stand off. Right.
Thursday night, slip my blue jeans on, a FreakJam t-shirt I will on, let down my hair and I'm ready to fly. 6 o'clock and time is now. Well, rock and roll is here to stay. Rock and roll is here to play. Play it loud, play it fast. Rock and roll forever will last. We're playing someone's gotta give. Playing place to the top already. Taking and ready to try. I feel the rhythm and I'm having a life. Rock and roll is here to stay. Rock and roll is here to play. Play it loud, play it fast. Rock and roll forever will last. rock and roll till the day. Play it loud, play it fast, rock and roll. The way to play something's gotta give. Play boogie to the 12 violin. Simple brain like a little shot. Got everybody rock, 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 yeah. Rock and roll, till the day. Rock and roll, till the day. Play it loud, play it fast. Rock and roll.
Very nice. I love the little mystery chord there at the end.
The ninth. It's a ninth chord.
It's the chord they use in all the murder mystery stuff. Ring. You know,
the Beatles.
The Beatles. Yeah, it's a very Beatles-esque one as
very,
well.
Very Beatles, isn't it?
Beatles song.
Yeah.
Very Beatles, yeah.
Dave, we're running a bit late, so any
know.
words to the wise before you leave?
Stay safe. Look after yourself. Try and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, try and enjoy myself. I'm trying.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to.
They've stopped all
You
our
don't
fun,
bother,
Dave. Make them go away, Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
This is fun. This is fun.
It certainly is, and that's why we do it. It certainly puts a smile on my face every week. Not Paul's, but
Thanks, Ian.
mine.
Take a lot more than that.
I see him smile.
Wicked.
Oh, he's
trying.
He's trying not to.
I wasn't smiling, it was
Right,
wind.
I'll let you
It's a
crack on.
grimace. Yeah.
It was wind. Dave, good to see you, man.
See you later,
Right,
dude.
take care.
See you soon.
Take care, man. Bye.
Oh, take care.
I've seen you smile so many times, man. Normally when we've finished the gig and it's time to go
No,
home.
you haven't.
Yeah. It's like,
So-
thank God for that. I can go home now.
Yeah, but you know, I miss that whole sort of rocking in at 1 o'clock in the morning. It did get tiresome, but I want to do it again now, please.
1 o'clock in the morning. You're lucky, mate.
I know
get
you
over
got a long drive, man. You have, and fair play to you for sticking at it while you're always down there, and we're all up here.
Yeah, well, you know.
I thought you've made a sterling effort for the last 6 months.
Yeah, I've been doing it for so long now on a Thursday night that my body's used to it. So it doesn't, I can get home at 3 o'clock, get a couple of hours kit, and then get up at 6 and go to work all day, and it doesn't faze me that much. It's just because I've done it for so long. I feel weird when I don't do it.
It does, doesn't it? It's 20 plus years. It kind of conditions you to a certain way of living.
Yeah.
But mate, we're gonna feel it when we go back.
Oh fucking hell, yeah.
So we got Aslan up next. I've just sent him his link, and hopefully there he is. Look, that works nice and smooth. How you doing, sir?
All right, Paul. All right, Ian.
Yeah, mate. How you doing?
Oh, he's doing that whole left ear thing. There we go. Talk to me. I'm going to mono you again, man.
Me? Left ear? What?
Right. Can you turn up your levels, please, fella? I've got you on max here and you're
can.
very quiet.
Let's try that. How's that?
Yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah?
That's much
Cool.
better. How's things?
Cool. Yeah, all right. Better than Wispy, eh?
That was a very mean.
What a twat.
Oh, I was going to ask. Have you spoken
he's
to
just
him?
doing it for the sympathy.
You reckon?
He's
not
just
getting
doing
much.
it for the sympathy. Yeah, I reckon he's fine there. I
mean-
did speak to him the other day, and Had a bit of FaceTime call with him, and he was there in bed, making out like he was proper ill and dying. He did confess he'd had worse flus than that, though.
Well, he's probably heard worse blues than that.
Yeah, true. He's heard me sing, that's for sure.
I'm a bit disappointed he's not joining us tonight, because he's effectively the first bona fide person with COVID to be on the show. Not someone that's got over it, but with COVID to actually appear live on the show. And I was hoping he'd make it a double hitter. But,
Well, he did try last week.
He tried very good last week, and his chicken song was amazing.
It was special, wasn't it?
Did you hear the chicken song last week, Paul?
No, I didn't.
You need to check out Wispy's chicken song.
Check out the chickens.
Wispy's
Oh.
chicken
Wispy's
song. I don't believe we've ever met.
Don't choke
Red,
the
Lorry,
chicken.
yellow. Oh, that's wisdom.
Maybe take him out for a bite of dinner first or something. I don't know. Have you got a song for us,
I doubt he's that
Aslan?
Yes, I do. Right, let me sort this out. Down there. Everybody else takes their headphones off. I put them on, please.
That's fine. However, whatever suits you, mate. We're happy to work with that.
I know. Obviously, I'm just odd. But there you go.
That's why we love you, man.
Well, somebody's got to, eh? Right. Cool. Let's give this a go.
Still love and trust is busting down the pretense. Since the players and preachers went to heaven and to court, some of the signs are passing. Grip the wheel, can I read it? Sacrifice receiving the smell that's on my hands. And I listen for the voice inside my head. Nothing, I do this for myself. Lay her down as a priestess. Should the Lord be counting, will be in my honor. Make it painfully quick. Whispers in the age of darkness. Want to be in line like I wanna be told the end. And the barrel shakes, aimed directly at my head. Help me from myself. And I listen for the voice inside my head. Nothing, I do this for myself. Hey, that's something. Hey, na, hey, that's something. Hey, na, hey, that's something. Wanna back it again. And I listen for the voice inside my head. Nothing, I do this for myself. And the barrel shakes, aimed directly at my head. Help me from myself. Still love and trust in her. Still love and trust in her. Still love and trust in her. Still loving.
Yeah. We need more Pearl Jam on this show. I'm just saying.
You just had some.
I said we need more.
Well, that's a start.
That's a start, but we need more. That's the point. Pearl Jam rock. We like Pearl Jam. You're going to bed, aren't you, Tony?
Yes.
You're going to say goodnight to everyone?
Good night.
No, night, Tony.
Good night. Everyone say night to Tony. Tony's leaving us
Night,
now.
Dan boy.
Lightweight.
Night, Hairy Melon. What?
Rude.
So, and then there were 3. So, Aslan, I mean, have you been round to Wispy's? Are you delivering supplies? Are you, airdropping stuff into his garden or something?
Apart from getting my daughter to send an abusive card to him.
In all fairness, I saw that card on Facebook, and that didn't look like your daughter had edited that.
No, that was my wife.
I'm not convinced, man. I'm just, I've got a feeling that it was you, maybe. I'm just saying.
All honesty,
Who is this Wispy person? I don't think I've ever met him.
Have you not seen Wispy? Wispy's awesome. He's the one that does half man, half biscuit covers and stuff like that.
All right, no, I haven't met him. No, he must be a cool guy then. If it is.
Oh, Wispy, you got to find the energy and come on and say hello to Paul. I'll find some time for you at the end, man. You got to do this. Even if it's just to come and say hello, bona fide coronavirus stuff and stuff.
There's obviously a bit of rivalry going to go on there because obviously I'm the biggest half man, half biscuit fan in the world, and it'd be nice to actually meet someone who gets them because most people don't.
I'm going to try and drag him on, even if it's just to say hello and cough down the microphone at us. Aslan, give us another song while I try and convince Wispy he feels fine.
Yeah, go on, do it. Right.
Met a girl who thought she was grand, fell in love, found out firsthand. Went well for a week or two, then it all became unglued. In a trap, a trip I can't grip. Never thought I'd be the one who'd slip. Then I started to realize I was living in one big lie. She fucking hates me. Trust, she fucking hates me. Love. I tried too hard and she tore my feelings like I had none and ripped them away. She was queen for about an hour. After that, shit got sour. She took all I ever had. No sign of guilt, no feeling of bad. No, in a trap, a trip I can't grip. Never thought I'd be the one who'd slip. Then I started to realize I was living in one big lie. She fucking hates me. Trust, she fucking hates me. Love. I tried too hard and she tore my feelings like I had none and ripped them away. That's my story, as you see. Learned my lesson and so did she. Now it's over and I'm glad, 'cause I'm a fool for all I've said. She fucking hates me. Trust, she fucking hates me. Love. I tried too hard and she tore my feelings like I had none and ripped them away. Love. Trust. Love. Trust. She tore my feelings like I had none and ripped them away. She fucking hates me.
Wow. Does that feel better, Aslan?
Yeah, you've got to get it out of your system once in a while, eh?
I'm glad. And they're just saying in the chat, Paul does that with Replicant, didn't you, Paul?
Certainly do, yeah. You usually reverse it, reserve it for when someone comes up and goes, "Oh, it's our wedding anniversary," or "we're getting married," or no, sorry, we just got engaged. Can you do a romantic one for us? So we usually do that one, yeah.
Scott, you've got to have a romantic song in your set, and it looks like
Absolutely.
I've won, Aslan. It looks like Wispy will be joining us sometime towards the end of the show, so fantastic. Nice. We bring on the coronavirus, that's what we want.
Cheers to that.
Cheers, indeed. Cheers
Nice
to everyone.
Mate. Cheers. Empty glass on it, go and fill it.
I'm still on the slow vodka from with the slows from Dye's Garden, so it's rather tasty. It's good stuff.
Aslan.
Oh, what was that?
Yeah, I'm on the last of my Ockentoshen.
I thought you were speaking German.
Yeah, something like that.
Dude, it's wicked to
that
see
note.
you. Thanks for joining us as always, and hopefully we'll see you next week. And Wispy's bowed to the peer pressure. It's all good.
It's all about the peer pressure.
It's all about the peer pressure. Cheers, dude. We'll see you soon.
Have a good one. See ya.
See you, mate.
See you, Paul. Good to meet you.
Bye. You too, mate.
Fantastic. Aslan, you probably met Aslan. He has been down the jam a few times
Yeah, I think-
with Wispy.
yeah.
So Wispy came down the jam as well and played guitar with him. Long hair, beard, looks a bit like a thinner version of me. And you when you had the beard and the hair.
You know what I'm like? I'm lazy with faces and names and people.
You're logistics.
I'm transport logistics. HR isn't my thing.
I do believe we have Mr. Phil Reese up with us next. Again, a man we only met about twice before all this all kicked off. But he's been with us every week. Every week he's joined us, and every week he's been a part of this. And he's here again. Even the week he said he was having us, he still joined us. So that's dedication for you. Right,
Where is he then?
I've just sent him his link. Hopefully he'll be with us soon. So I'm just sorry. Now I have to sort of do all the other bits and pieces. It gets more complicated. Tony's not here. I've got more buttons to press. Apparently, Wispy doesn't look a thing like Jesus. He does. He does. He looks a little bit like Jesus. If you believe.
How do we know this?
Well, if you believe the Christian paradigm of white man with long brown hair and a beard.
You know, every single classical image of Jesus is actually Alexander the Great, don't you?
Allegedly so, yes, yeah. And obviously, because if he was from Jerusalem, he would probably have had black hair and olive skin and brown eyes.
Yeah,
that's genetics for you. So, right, where's Phil? Phil, where are you?
He would have hit.
Go on.
Some people might find it strange, but he would probably look a little bit Jewish.
Yeah, exactly. And this is the wonderful thing about history. I mean, if you look at Cheddar Gorge, man, they're closing down Cheddar Gorge.
I'll tell you what else they've closed. They've just closed down there's a place near where I live called the Blue Pool.
Right.
It's an old. It's like an old clay pit that's over the years it's filled up with water, but it's like a really intense blue colour. So it's kind of a little tourist attraction, and it's got like a tea shop and all this kind of stuff. But it was just owned by one woman who was in her 80s, and she died recently, so they've just closed it down completely.
Ah, there we go. So it's a shame. I mean, 40 jobs gone at Cheddar Gorge, and obviously it's such a wonderful place for anyone who's ever been there. It's an amazing cave, an amazing place, and obviously you've got Wookiee Hole up the road as well, which is amazing. But the point I got into Cheddar Gorge is that the earliest man we have in this country, one of the earliest men we have in this country in history, is the Cheddar Man, and he was probably a black guy, which is wonderful sort of things we work out where we've come from. Right, Phil, are you with us?
I'm with you, mate.
Hey,
there's a
there
voice.
he is.
Oh, there he is.
Facebook lies to me
doing?
every time, man. It brings me your page up every time now.
It just wants you to come to all my live streams. It's
I want you to come to
it's
mine
a
though.
thirsty bitch. And you know what? I always love coming to yours. They're my favourites.
And we always love having you, man. How's things? What's going on?
Yeah, good. I am deep into cold territory at the minute because my son has started school. So it's gone from a bunch of collective germs that he knew to a bunch of whole new germs, which he's bringing home and sharing with me, which is lovely.
Mate, locked down from that point of view, the kids, no dummy bugs, no sniffles, no coughs, no colds. Back to school, full of it.
6 minutes later. But the good thing is, I know it's not corona because I have got the snottiest nose on earth, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing to admit.
Nice.
Yeah, lovely stuff.
You need to get some
now
Vicks.
Developed. Yeah, well, I've decided that rather than Vicks, I'll just go with Blackbush and honey because it's good, isn't it?
Hot toddy, mate. There's nothing like it. You want to put some cloves in there, some honey. Job
Loads
done.
of pepper.
On some lemon. Yeah, pepper as well. Lemon and pepper as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just cutting out the middleman and going straight for honey and whiskey, and that'll do.
So, are you, in your non-corona sickness, are you okay to give us a couple of songs, man?
Of course I am. You know, nothing's going to stop me doing that, even if
You're
I am
a trooper.
Sick. Wispy came on with corona last week. I can't let him beat me.
He just got a cold, and I play with corona. Right,
exactly.
Go on then.
Right, this week going to break from tradition and do 2 works in progress because you may as well be my test rats. I've been invited to play. Frank Turner used to do gigs on a Thursday night to raise money for Music Venue Trust, and I've been invited to replace him for 1 week. Where they're now, because he's not doing it anymore, a bunch of people are doing it. So I've got to learn a bunch of Frank Turner songs. So that's what you're going to have to put up with for the next few weeks. This one's called Get Better. I got me a shovel and I'm digging a ditch. I'm gonna fight for this 4 square feet of land like a mean old son of a bitch. I got me a future. I'm not stuck on the past. I got no new tricks, yeah, I'm up on bricks, but me, I'm a machine and I was built to last. Try to get better, cause I haven't been my best. She took a plain black marker, started writing on my chest. She drew a line across the middle of my broken heart and said, come on now, let's fix this mess. We can get better, because we're not dead yet. They threw me a whirlwind and I spat back the sea. I took a battering, but I got thicker skin, and the best people I know are looking out for me. I'm taking the high road, my engine's running high and fine. May I always see the road rising up to meet me, and my enemies are fitted in the mirror behind. Try to get better, cause I haven't been my best. She took a plain black book and started writing on my chest. She said, come on now, let's fix this and happiness. She said, come on now, let's fix this mess. We can get better, because we're not dead yet. So not at the back of your head, you can work it out with your fingers. It's just a tune that's stuck in your head. You can work it out with your fingers. It's just some numbers that got tangled your sums. You could work them out with your fingers. It's just a simple braille missing from the person you miss, reminding you you could always be a little bit better than this. So try to get better and don't ever accept less. Take a plain black marker and write this on your chest. Draw a line underneath all of this unhappiness and say, come on now, let's fix this mess. We can get better, because we're not dead yet. We can get better, because we're not dead yet.
Yeah, man. You certainly got the attitude of that one down, Pat.
Yeah, I just need to learn the words of the song now.
Oh, mate, Frank Turner's phrasing and lyrics and the way he sort of combines them to the melody, he does it something in the first verse, and you're like, yeah. And then he totally inverts it the second time round, and you're like, I can't learn this.
Yeah, no, I've got to do at least 10 of his, because it's an hour and a half stream, and I know 4 of them really well, but I've never really bothered to learn the rest of them, because I thought, well, what's the point? But I got invited on to do this thing, and it's to try and raise money for the Save Music Venues Trust, which is a really important charity. So I'm not going to turn that down.
So why have you got to do Frank Turner numbers?
Because it originally started off that Frank was doing Thursday night at 8:30 for an hour. He was doing a live stream, and he did all of his albums, all of his collection things, and he raised about £200,000 for the Music Venue Trust.
Right.
And so therefore, when he ended, he said, I'm not going to do that anymore because I need to work on new material, and I've got an album coming out with no effects and things like that. Everyone a lot of people in the crowd went, we don't want this to end. It's a really good cause. Let's see if we can convince people to come on and play his songs and give themselves a bit of exposure. So they're now scraping the barrel and they've got to me.
Man, I think it's a fantastic opportunity. You know, I still think we need to get Frank on the show one day. I think that'd be brilliant if we could get him to come and say hi, because he's had a lot of press out of you guys.
He has, yeah. We've done a lot of his stuff. Well, I've done a lot of his stuff.
We've talked about him a lot. You've gone to his gigs. You know, I mean, you know, we're promoting the man. The least he can do is come and say hello.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'll drop him an email, see if we can.
You've never heard of Frank Turner, man?
Good.
Check out Frank Turner. He's got some. He's kind of like a post-punk acoustic folk, if that makes sense.
Yeah, kind of folk punk.
Yeah.
I'd recommend look up England Keep My Bones. It's an absolutely fantastic, quintessentially British folk punk rock album, and it's wonderful.
Well, like Billy Bragg with talent.
Yeah, well, Billy Bragg, him and Billy Bragg played together quite a lot, actually. So that's it's a really good.
I'm not a fan of Billy Bragg, to be honest. Never was.
That's fair enough, but I'd recommend give him a listen because you might like him. And
I've got a couple of his albums, and they're absolutely. Well, I've got 3 or 4 now actually, but they're absolutely brilliant. So it's great songwriting. So come on then, continuing in the Frank Spencer. Let's talk about Frank Spencer. Frank Turner promotion.
Right, I'm actually now going to do one of mine, which is not yet finished, but I thought I'd stick it out to the world and see how it goes and see what you think about it. And this one is about. Yeah, it's about a friend of mine who has gone through a really shitty time during lockdown and just feels like they needed a bit of a G-up. So this is kind of untitled, but kind of at the minute called Isn't What You Wanted.
This isn't what you wanted. Didn't go your way. I know that you'll blame yourself. Someone's at fault and someone's gotta pay. You've been clinging on to guilt. It's time to leave these things, let them fly away. Sometimes I wonder, are we going under? Do we even wanna be better? Sometimes I fear that without this here, we might be nothing at all. Hold on, it wasn't supposed to be this way. Hold on, things are supposed to come our way. Hold on, 'cause life just feels so tough. Hold on. Well, my friend, hold on to us. All these cuts you're making because you're tired of faking the smile in front of the crowd. Well, you should scream at me until you feel relief, until your soul out, your problems are drowned. Oh, my friend, please remember that he's going under, that we are all just broken toys. Well, sometimes I wonder, are we going under? Do we even wanna be better? Sometimes I fear that without this here, we might be nothing at all. It wasn't supposed to be this way. Hold on. Life was all gonna go our way. Hold on. I know the life just feels so tough. Well, hold on. My friend, hold on to us. My friend, hold on to us.
Yeah, man.
Cheers. Yeah, it's not finished yet, but I thought I'd put it out, see what people think of it.
I think it's good to, air it, and you can go and listen back to it, and you can go, oh, actually, I can do that with it, or, third person perspective. You said to me weeks, maybe months ago now, that you were going to send me some recordings of your original stuff, and we were going to do a Monday night show. And
yeah, we will sort it. I've got about 5 acceptable recordings, possibly 6. What I'm going to do next week, I'll see if I can bash out 2 more, and I'll get them across to you. And we'll do
I need
something
6 songs.
Cool. A lot of my early stuff, which I did, is a bit shitty, but I'll see if I can get 2 songs recorded next week, and we'll do one maybe 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, let's sit and play your music and talk about it, and have a bit more of an in-depth view into Phil, for want of a better way of putting it.
That'd be really good.
Not in the sort of way
that'd be
Sarah
great,
does or anything, but just
No, very different from that. But, no, absolutely. Yeah, I'll get 2 more songs, 2 of the newer songs recorded and sent across to you, and that'd be awesome.
Awesome. Right, well, we got to get Sean on now. So say your goodbyes,
Sean.
sir.
Goodbye. Remember, coronavirus will not touch you if you're in a place of business, a school, or before 10 p.m. So stay home.
Or dead.
Or dead. Absolutely. Right, guys. Been awesome as always.
See you later.
Next week.
Take care.
See you later, Phil. Take care, mate.
It's good, lad. Yeah, we need to get Frank Turner on, man. You need to check him out. I think you'll like him. It's got elements of punk and folk there.
I think Cindy showed me a video of his once. Now that I remember.
Oh, Cindy's been watching tonight, actually. She might even come and join us as a co-host one week, and she's watching with her mate Joe, and it's Joe's birthday. So, big happy birthday to Joe.
Happy birthday, Joe.
Do you know Joe?
Up in Scarborough. Probably.
Probably.
I don't know. I'm hopeless with names and faces. I'm probably really insulting someone right now, but really doesn't remember me.
I'm sure that we're fine, But yeah, we're going to try and get Cindy on, and I've suggest maybe that now she lives up the road from Ryan, he could come over and play a couple of songs with her as well. So
maybe, yeah, good idea.
See what we can sort out, So we should have Sean joining us any time now. There he is.
Hello.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
All right.
What's going on?
Good evening, Paul. It's raining.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, it is raining out there.
It's absolutely bucketing down there.
We had a thunderstorm earlier. It was quite loud over the top of my house, and if I'm honest, I wasn't ready for it, and it made me properly jump.
Well, because I'm a top floor flat, I have lovely Velux windows, but then you hear it absolutely hammering it down on the windows. So.
Nice.
I know
good
it's
for
raining.
Recording.
No, no, definitely not.
So, Sean, how do you feel about Andy covering your song tonight?
Do you know what? It was amazing, absolutely amazing. I have to say, because I played before Phil last week, it was amazing. Phil doing his cover of my other song in a different style, which was really, really good. And then Andy's cover of this one this week was really, really good. So I'm quite happy that I'm 2 for 2, that the 2 songs that I've written, people have covered. So there we go. Winner.
There you go. You're doing all right.
Winner.
We had a bit of a chat on Messenger earlier while I was setting up, and you were saying you had a bit of a bad week. So,
yeah,
you deserve that. That's wicked.
It's all right. We'll get there.
It picks you up, doesn't it, these things?
Yeah. Well, we all have that week where you just you get to a point where you just go, oh, it's just a bit shit, isn't it? Yeah, you have to have that day one day that you can
As
go,
we're
it's
all
just-
saying, it's kind of all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, or Sean, or Paul, or Ian, or anyone else out there, and this is part of the problem. Well done, Paul. Nice T-shirt.
No, someone,
Loving the T-shirt.
Someone was asking on the chat what my T-shirt said. So
right,
there you go. Hang on. Everything's backwards. I'm going the wrong way.
No, there. I've given you the full screen now.
Oh, left, right, centre stage.
There you go. So, Sean, come on. You said you had a new cover to play me, so let's have a listen.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do That's Entertainment first, and then we're going to have a go at Take On Me, and we'll see how we go on with it. But we'll do That's Entertainment
Paul's a
first.
big Jam fan, so...
Is he? Oh, maybe I'll change song.
Hey. So what?
Cool.
Car and a screaming siren, pneumatic drill and ripped up concrete, baby wailing and straight up howling, speaker breaks now loud and blinking, and that's entertainment. I said that's entertainment. Smashing glass and a rubber boots, electric train and ripped up concrete. Splatter was run out howling, lights going out and kicking the balls. I said that's entertainment. I said that's entertainment. King speed and slips on Monday, sitting down with a man on a boring Wednesday, watching the news and not eating tea, freezing cold flat and down on the walls. I said that's entertainment. I said that's entertainment. Waking up from drowning, coming home, gonna celebrate. Hot summer days, sticky tongue. And that's entertainment. I said that's entertainment. Come and shoving on crossing, fear and slashing the prayers. I said that's entertainment. I said that's entertainment. That's entertainment. I said that's entertainment. Okay.
Yeah.
Got there at the end. Got there.
Did I make you nervous by saying Paul was a Jam fan?
No, you see, I always struggle with this because it's not really singing; it's kind of speaking, and it's all a bit kind of slurry and half and half and half. And then once you've lost the words, you just go half and then you lose the guitar. And
Well, it's not an easy song to do live because there's a lot of words in that song.
yeah, it's why I generally have to always have the words in front of me because I can never remember them.
I've done it once or twice and I've always fucked it up. So.
It's a bit like Hotel California as well. You never know what all of the verses go in.
Yeah, it's Hotel California and American Pie is another one.
No, I've got American Pie down pat, mate. That's not a problem. No, I won't. So Sean's now going to give you the full 13-minute version of American Pie, ladies and gentlemen. Sit back, relax, put your feet up.
What was that, Tom? We haven't got time.
Come on, you've got a new cover, Sean.
Yes, so on a Tuesday night now, I've started gigging down a pub, which is kind of like a jam session because there's a duo that do a set. Well, they do a whole 2 hours, and they've sort of got me to join in and come along, and I sort of try and jam along if I can. So I picked up a few more songs because they've got they've got a whole book of 100 songs they want me to kind of learn, so that if anyone requests them, I can play them. So I've got my homework. But yes, we're going to try a bit of Take On Me.
Awesome. Over to you then, sir.
Talking away, I don't know what to say. I'll say it anyway. Today's another day to find me shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay? Take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. Needless to say, I'm on an end zone. I'll be okay, stumbling away. Slowly learning that life is okay. Say after me, it's no better to be safe or sorry. Take on me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. Things that you say, yeah, it's like life is just to play my worries away. But all the things I've got to remember, shine away. I'll be coming for you anyway. Take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. Take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. In a day or two. Something
Well
like that.
done, mate.
It's just the bridge in the middle I need to learn, just so that
That
Guy
is
can do
another
a bit
song
solo.
that is not easy to sing, and I think the way you
It's
handled
not.
that was really, really good.
Yeah,
And people tend to
I don't go up. I stay down.
People tend to forget. I mean, despite the band being quite poppy, that's actually a really good song.
Yeah, it is. It's a fantastic song, and you
Yeah.
know, Paul, don't you, where they went after they recorded that album?
Where did they go?
To your dad's island.
Of course they did. Yeah.
Ooh.
So, for those who
Yeah,
don't know, Paul's dad used to run a diving what company out of Sakalaki Island. Was it?
Yeah. Well, he founded Borneo Divers in Kota Kinabalu in Borneo, and developed a dive resort called Sipadan. This is way back in the 80s, and it's quite a famous place, a famous location. Jacques Cousteau made a movie about it. My dad was in that, and he's had many famous guests, including those guys, including movie stars Jack Lemmon, Gene Hackman, people like that are all guests of my dad on Sipadan Island, and yeah, so that's the indirect link with Take On Me.
With Aha. There you go. You see? It's all linked.
With
It's all
Aha.
there.
Aha.
Yeah, so basically I picked two songs that link it to Paul. There you go. Because
Yeah, you've done well. There you go.
I've done well.
Yep. Your work here is done, Sean.
Yeah.
Mate,
I feel-
we are going to get wispy on
I feel
because Wispy needs to meet Paul.
privileged.
Go on, Paul.
I'm gonna go now.
No, you got to meet Wispy.
Never be seen in the same room.
Sean, good to see you, man. Any words of wisdom before you leave?
I don't know. Stay safe and don't stay out after 10 o'clock. There you go.
That sounds good to me, man. We'll see you
There you
soon.
go. Speak to you later. Bye.
It's amazing these little connections we can make, isn't it? Really, and yeah, they lived with they lived with the locals, didn't they? They lived in the huts and sort of wore grass skirts and stuff.
Yeah, there's a cultural village called Monsopiad, which is just outside of Kota Kinabalu, and it's basically keeping all the traditions alive. So it's got the traditional headhunters longhouse. They do the dancing, they do the crafts and arts and the clothing and the music, and keeping the basic native culture alive, because it's Western influence is getting bigger and bigger over there. Not just Western influence, Chinese influence is huge in Malaysia at the moment as well. So it's trying to keep those sort of traditional cultures alive, and that's what Monsopiad was all about. And people can, like Morton Harkett did. He just went there and, as a tourist, visited it, said, "I'm going to stay," and ended up staying there for weeks.
Yeah.
Getting
back to basics.
Absolutely. I mean,
so before Paul, I need to stop you because I need to make the introduction here to Wispy. So Paul meet Wispy, Wispy meet Paul.
Hey Wispy, how you doing, mate?
I'm
How's it
recovering. You're not catching me at my best, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But, it's good to meet you, Paul. Good to meet you. Hooray, pressure.
You're still kicking. You're still kicking, man. You're still kicking.
There's still a pulse. It's irregular, but there's still a pulse.
So, man, seriously, how are you?
I'm getting better, but yeah, quite low on energy at the moment. I've been very fatigued for the last week and started working remotely again yesterday, and it's trying to save my energy for that. So I wasn't going to play anything tonight because I didn't have the energy to give to it, but the circumstances came together, and I'd been toying with doing a half man half biscuit song that I haven't done before, so
the stars are aligned, mate. I'm sorry, this is the way it works sometimes. Paul's on the show, he hasn't seen you, you're both like half man half biscuit, Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury, and then that was it.
And Uranus.
I didn't want to go there, but
back to the Japanese flag again.
So come on then. I mean, do you two have a quick half man half biscuit chat? Go on.
Well, it's past my bedtime.
Well, what is it saying? I mean, they are purely and simply the greatest band in the history of the world ever. And Nigel Blackwell is a lyrical genius. He just gets no credit whatsoever because no one's ever heard of him. Well, most people haven't heard of him, but they're
fully agree.
Brilliant.
Fully agree.
His cultural references, the absurdity of Englishness and all that kind of stuff that goes on. It's just beautiful. It never. Americans wouldn't get it. Nobody outside of this country would get it.
No, I mean, who the hell cares who Kendo Nagasaki even is?
He was a wrestler, wasn't he?
And Lord Hereford's knob.
Yeah.
So what half man, half biscuit delights can you muster for us, Wispy?
Well, I can throw one song together for you tonight.
I think that's fair. I think that's very fair.
It's underprepared. I was hoping to bring it in a more polished form next week with a proper keyboard with more notes on it and try and sort out a drum track and things, but you've thrown me under a bus here, so this is going to be my my little rucksack sized keyboard, unpolished, rough and ready. And this is Dickie Davis Eyes. At least it's supposed to be. Mention the Lord of the Rings just once more, and I'll more than likely kill you. Moorcock, Michael, Moorcock, you fervently moan. Is this a walk that you shove down my throat, or are you just pleased to see me? Brian Moore's head looks uncannily like London Planetarium. And all those people who you romantically like to still believe are alive or dead. But I'll wipe my snot on the arm of your chair while you put another Roger Dean poster on the wall. God, I could murder a Cadbury's flake, but then I guess you wouldn't let me into heaven. Or maybe you would, 'cause their adverts promote oral sex. A Romany bint in her field with her paints suggested we faint at her beauty. But she's got Dickie Davis eyes. And all those people who you romantically like to still believe are alive or dead. And I'll wipe my snot on the arm of your chair while you put another Roger Dean poster on the wall. And all those people who you romantically like to still believe are alive or dead. So I'll wipe my snot on the arm of your chair while you put another Roger Dean poster on the wall. I thank you.
Oh man. Paul was singing along and everything.
Good. If you didn't sing along with that line, then oh, there we go.
But she's got Dickie Davis eyes. Fantastic.
I like the old stuff. I like the old stuff.
I like the Flake adverts.
Yeah, they were popular. They were of their time.
Yes, I'm just saying. I thought the Flake adverts were very good. Yes. Wispy
But they did promote oral sex, there's no doubt about it.
That's why they were good. Just saying. Wispy, dude, I'm not going to keep you much longer because, you know, you're full of the Rona and we've dragged you out of your deathbed to come and join us to play a stupid song. And I really appreciate the fact that you bloody well did. So
I tried to deliver the goods for you, Ian.
Wispy Paul Wispy, glad the introduction has been made. Paul, you need to promise to go onto Wispy's Facebook or on the last week's Jam and check out Wispy's Chicken song because it's a spitting image cover and it's just brilliant and it's topical.
Reworked to fit these interesting times.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, go and check that out. Wispy, everyone's giving you a round of applause in the chat room, you know, and saying hello to the half man, half Wispy, calling you a legend. You know, it's wicked. Everyone loves you. Go back to bed, man. Go get some rest.
I love you all. Thanks again, guys. I mean, yeah,
Nice one,
stay
mate.
safe. Stay safer than I did, okay? It's not big and it's not clever. Wear a fucking mask.
Wear a fucking... Yeah, but you did. You done everything right. You wore a mask. You stay indoors when you had to. You went to work. And those young people partying...
I got the tube.
Gave you corona.
Yeah, I took the tube and that was my downfall, I think. But, oh, well. Still alive, so, yeah. Anyway, take care, guys. Sleep well.
And, mate, you sleep well. Look after yourself. So that is the legend we call Wispy. He's a fantastic, fantastic man. And again, if you get a chance, go and watch the show where he co-hosted because it was just a barrel of laughs and he's a lot of fun.
Cool.
So we've got about 15 minutes left. I haven't got any more stuff to play really, so we'll just have to talk a bit more, Paul. You know, we do that quite well anyway. You know, are you missing the music? Are you missing the music, or is it nice to have a break? Where are you at with all of that?
No. I mean, a break's a couple of weeks, man, isn't it? You know, it's not like half a year. So yeah, I mean, outside of work. It's not. There's not much else I do, to be honest. So, you know, I do miss it. Yeah. As you know, I'm not in the habit of picking the guitar up much when I'm at home and playing at home, and I really haven't. Maybe I should, but I just haven't done it. But having said that, you know, I'm flat out at work all the time. So my weekends, it's just putting my feet up and having a bit of a rest because we are just so busy at the moment. It's just incredible.
And you've been joining us on the quiz night every Saturday, which has been a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah. It's like I said, it keeps people in touch, keeps people connected, and it's you know, it's not about the quiz as such. It's just about having fun with your mates. You know what I mean? So
exactly, no one cares about the questions. We're just there to drink alcohol and talk shit and have a laugh.
Unless you're Rob McGregor, of course, which you got to win. So
I will be doing the FreakJam Radio FreakJam Quiz Night Challenge or the Masters or something, and it's going to be John the Hare, and it's going to be Rob McGregor, and I need to write all the questions for that. And we're going to broadcast that properly on here and do it as a proper quiz show to see which one wins. And I'm going to disable their Alexas and Google.
My money's on John.
Your money's on John.
My money's on John. Yeah, I think he'll wipe the floor with him, I reckon.
Okay. Are you willing to put some money on this, or is there an odds?
No. I don't gamble, mate. You know that.
Look, I'm skint during lockdown. I'm just trying to find a way to make some money.
No, it's nothing to do with being skint. I just don't gamble. You know. I'll tell you a thing about my gambling history. Right, I did 3 consecutive sweepstakes on the Grand National at work many years ago. Like 3 years on the trot, I did the sweepstake, and the horse that I got came up. All 3 occasions, the horse died. didn't just lose, died.
And the moral to this story is never take your horse racing.
Yeah, basically. So I don't gamble because I don't want to put a hex on anyone.
You know, they're still going to be allowed slot machines down pubs when they all reopen.
They're still going to what?
Still use slot machines and arcade machines and stuff like that, because obviously, you know, they wipe it down after every use. That's going to get annoying, isn't it?
Well, yeah. I mean, how long can it live on stuff like that? 72 hours or something?
Yeah. There's another industry that I didn't realise. The slot machine industry is going to suffer.
Yeah, it's
just saying.
It's not as big as it used to be, though, is it?
I don't know, man. You see some people. I used to work down at Hayes Football Club pulling pints when I was a mere slip of a lad, and there was an old couple who used to go in there, and we had a machine that paid out £300, 300 quid, and they used to stand there all night just pumping money into this machine. Every night I worked down there, they were at the machine drinking their half a stout and piling the rest of their cash into the slot machine to win 300 quid. They probably spent about £1,000 to get it. Yeah. And when they did win, they celebrated and bought everyone a drink.
Yeah, because it's not about the money. It's about. I mean, I used to play slot machines when I was younger. Probably too much, to be honest. And it wasn't about the money. It was just like the winning. You know, it was. It's like clickbait on the internet. You know what I mean? It was a different kind back then, and it was just about getting them things to line up. That was all it was ever about. It wasn't about the money. So yeah, I used to spend a fortune on it. And Tracy will tell you, whenever I won anything, she always used to take half of it. Yeah.
Did she give it back to you later?
No, he's joking at you.
It's funny the things we do. Clickbait, I mean, that's an interesting thing. We need to think of some clickbaity FreakJam titles for the videos just to get a few more hits.
Yeah, free money.
Yeah. I was thinking about maybe we should start a band called Socially Distanced. Socially Distanced here tonight. You know, people might come.
No, I don't think so.
So, anything, you know, When do you think we're going to get back to all of this, Paul? What's your opinion as a man with a degree in social and political economics? Where are we headed?
I think, I think we've got another 6 months of this crap, and then they're going to start to wake up to the fact that they can't stop this virus. I think what they've been trying to do is pretty much impossible in a modern Western society. I don't think they can really do it. And it's almost impossible to get the majority of people to play ball when most people understand that, 99% of people ain't going to die, 78% of people ain't even going to have symptoms. So people don't take it seriously enough, and some people are going to get it and some people are going to get really ill. But the vast majority of people, I think, are saying to themselves, well, I'm going to take the chances under those circumstances. So I think sooner or later they're going to have to, because we can't go on locking our society down the way we are. I mean, the economy is going to tank.
Well, I think there's that, and I think there's an element of we're all in a bit of fatigue with all of it. Do you know what I mean? It gets difficult.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with staying in your own home, people, and I think we promoted this a lot at the start of all of this, and we were all on board. But there's only so much you can do in your house, and we as human beings have a need to go out, to explore, to socialise, to do things. And I think everyone's on a bit of fatigue with that. It's getting harder and harder to not see your friends and not see your family.
Yeah, I mean, how many? If you lock down the entire society, I mean, at least it doesn't take that many people breaking the rules to make it make the thing a waste of time. So, I think before too long, the government are going to turn around and say, well, look, we're just going to have to start specifically targeting the vulnerable and just let the rest of them get on with it, because it's at the stage now where it's doing more harm than good, and I think they're going to have to put the resources behind protecting those who are most vulnerable. Use the resources for that, and if that means getting their nearest and dearest and their close families to isolate with them and paying their wages as opposed to paying everybody's wages, at least it won't be such a massive cost. And the people that are isolated have a vested interest in the fact that it's their loved ones that are at risk if they break the rules.
So when are you running for Prime Minister?
I don't get involved in crap like that. I'm not interested.
We talked about it once.
It's a fact,
you and I seriously talked about it once. We were going to have the all-night party.
No, well, my party was going to be the Let's Invade and Conquer France party.
And was there a reason for this?
Because that's 99.9% of the world's problems solved already. Invade and conquer France. Job done.
I like your simplicity of these ideals. It's.
You look at all the terrible ills in the world. There's always a Frenchman behind some of them.
You see, I thought the all-night party was a much better direction. It's got a much more jovial feel. People like an all-night party. It's. I think we should go with that personally. I mean, just from a marketing standpoint, I think mine will sell better.
Well, the idea of an all-night party is great in your 20s, but I'm in my mid-50s, mate. I just can't act that kind of shit anymore. It gets to 10:30, and I'm like, I need my bed. None of this crap.
Mate, it's 5 to 11. Thank you for taking some time out and joining us tonight. And, it's good to catch up and have you on board for the jam night. I miss you all dearly. We will try and get down and see you in the half term. And, until then, try and come on. I think I said we're going to try and get Cindy on to co-host, and maybe Ryan will join us as well. And, come and join us. Come and say hi and play us a song.
Okay.
Wicked.
Will do.
So,
in a year or two.
Sorry?
In a year or two.
In a year or two. Well, it could be going that long, man. I don't fucking know. We've got the quiz night on Saturday. I do believe Sarah Rostin is doing the questions, if I remember rightly. So if
How
you want to join
how
us,
did it go on Saturday?
it was good. Sharon done really, really well actually. She had a round, the final round, which was a multiple choice. We all had to hold up cards A, B, or C, and we done one round, and she had loads of questions left. So we done 2 more rounds because it was that much fun.
Okay.
So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Nice.
It was a good night. So, but you were down a real pub doing a real quiz. Yeah.
No, the quiz was shit, to be honest.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, it was terrible. But
Well, if you want to join an online non-shit quiz, come to ours Saturday 8 o'clock. Links in the Facebook group on for Zoom. And I'm returning with the unsigned session on Monday. I'm going to play some new songs. I've got some new songs, including I can't remember who have I got. I've got Lewis, who came on the show when we first started this. We've got something from the KGB guys. We got something from Nick Andrews. So yeah, we've got a few new songs to play. That's going to be good. So join us for that. I'm going to be really self-indulgent, Paul, and I'm going to play out with Mary because I'm really happy that we've got it finished and it sounds awesome and I'm loving it. So thanks to everyone for listening. Thanks to everyone for coming. Any words of wisdom to the people before we leave, Paul?
No.
Fair enough.
I think people are sick and tired of other people telling them what to do.
Yeah, I think you're right. But that wisdom isn't telling what people to do. Wisdom is different. It's something that the government aren't using. But anyway, let's have some music.
That's another story.
This is I'm going to play out with Mary just because I'm being self-indulgent for me and Paul and I'm enjoying it. So we'll see you next week or at the quiz or on the Monday session. See you soon. Take care.
My prayers seem to be in vain throughout my childhood. 'Cause when I wanted anything, I'd sit and ask the Lord above. He would never answer me, so I took what I would need. I knew that those that misbehaved could ask the Lord and He forgave. He forgave, 'cause all I wanted you to be was my redeeming Hail Mary. All I wanted you to be was my redeeming Hail Mary. I'll be a pagan. I'll worship all them gods and unknown deities. If it would save us, I'd ask for penance down our bended knee. Like a lamb to sacrifice, only you can stop those knives. But instead you drank the blood, left me faithless where I stood, just where I stood. 'Cause all I wanted you to be was my redeeming Hail Mary. All I wanted you to be was my redeeming Hail Mary. Hail. Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
is my redeeming.